For some reason, I bought penny arcades on the range like Precipice of Darkness 3 and 4 bundle before episode 1 and 2, when I only had played episode 1 demo a very long time ago. And when I tried 3 for the first time, I guess I was a little disappointed that the game isn't how I remember episode 1 demo with 3D models. Then I stopped playing it at the time because it wasn't episode 1. Well, transaction is to say that I brought in on sale using Steam Wallet, which I topped up. I don't know why I didn't look for episode 1 and 2 before buying these, or they weren't for sale, or I didn't know which keywords to also search for them, and with that I thought they weren't on Steam, or because I didn't know they were made by different games. Anyways, enough about me buying 3 and 4 first. Now I should be saying stuff about episode 3 or Darkness 3. It doesn't say episode in the line, same with 4. Darkness or this. I start with why 3 and 4 are different from episode 1 and 2. It's because they were made by different devs. Episode 1 and 2 was made by Ed Games, 4 also self-publishes a game, released on Steam, and 3 and 4 were made by Beyond Games. Sorry if I butchered it. However, Penny Arcade published 3 and 4 by themselves, and I didn't mention about those or publishes in videos about episodes 1 and 2. Right, I forgot to mention that 3 and 4 are now free to play, at least for 3. So far I don't see any microtransactions. Well, I don't know where to start, or even what these sections will be about. That is, if I'll have sections or segments in this video. I don't even know the premise or how I can word the premise. Well, of course it is other episode 2. Something about Dr. Blood. I started to steal stuff including the book what we got at the end of the episode 2. Right, there were times I didn't want to play it. Maybe it was because of role-playing game or not, or I wasn't into it or something else. Also, it doesn't ask to load episode 2 data, so your custom character either from episode 1 or 2 isn't in game, depending on where you started. Well, maybe it is a spoiler, but character from episode 1 and 2 can't appear in the preload, which is included to be played after the main game. And the key that we get in the episode 2 is useless now. And now what we will get with that key is mystery, unless there is info only. Well, that info is hard to find, if there is. Now Darkness 3 is 2D pixel game, instead of being 3D game. And now I remember it didn't autosave like episode 1 and 2 did. So I manually saved the game a lot of time, after and before each enemy encounter. And when I checked the preload, I accidentally saved over the main game save file. Then again, after beating the game didn't ask to save to show that you finished the game. So hopefully Darkness 4 doesn't ask to log the Darkness 3 save file in that situation. There's custom options like Giant Band, furry and undead versions of characters, which is asked when starting the game and was said that you can change it in the game options, which I couldn't figure out how to access it for a long time. It wasn't an option in the pause menu, which for some reason is opened with tab. And then one day I figured to press any key on keyboard, and the first button that I pressed was Q solo. Game didn't explain how I could open the in-game options menu when instead I could do it before starting the game. Sure, maybe in the control options I could find key points, but I didn't notice a key point for in-game options. Also, the game is chapter-based, but the new locations is not chapter. In most cases, dedicated chapter-based, and it doesn't say when the chapter changes in-game unless you save the game or check the map. Unlike episode 1 and 2, this game doesn't offer phonetically. There are variables in the early game that resembled Freightwalkers from previous games, but I don't think they were called Freightwalkers in this game. Finally, to the gameplay of the game. Maybe I should have said it before, but I wanted to share my thoughts so I had them in my mind. Even though I'm scripting the video. Vexed enemy encounter stays the same, except in one place of the game. Or those were just enemies without overfall sprites, to make players think that those are random encounters. Battle system is different from the previous game. It's still turn-based battle system, and actually it's truly a turn-based battle system. It isn't an active time battle, and there aren't many games or quick time events for special attacks. So it's truly a turn-based battle system. Well, there is time part where either you or the enemy chose to do it in the turn, and then do what they planned. Okay, this game's explanation isn't good, but from gameplay footage, hopefully you can see how time part works. Unlike in any other RPG, you start with 0 mana points or MP in each encounter, except in some cases. Actually, not sure if it's called mana points, but they are called MP. So you can't use your strongest attacks at the start of the fight. So you need to either choose moves that don't cost any MP to save them for stronger attacks, or just use weaker attacks, or find a way to get more MP in a turn. Because of that, in most fights I did the same stuff that didn't cost a lot of MP, and maybe because of this I didn't want to play this game in some cases. You start the fight with 0 MP. It's because you get ill after each fight, like it did in the previous game. Or at least that's what I'm assuming. Well, also Ellie's healing after each fight stays the same. Game shows enemies health, so you can plan your attack better, and also that's why there is a time part, I think. That's why there is time found, but I assume. There is a class system. Each character can have up to 3 classes, but there must be different classes for each character. Only I didn't like the description of most classes. Then I only use classes that I was fine with. Or I didn't even use a class move if it was set for character. Okay, when I could, I avoided fights. But then I made a missed somewhat, which might be or might not be helpful. However, when you get into a fight, there isn't an option to flee, or I didn't know how I could flee. Or also you can't even undo what moves you selected. Of course, I will take some pause before playing Darkness 4, from at least this franchise, if not altogether from RPG or creative games. It's still a short game, but I don't know the actual playtime for this game, because I had tried it before and that isn't playtime on the save file, which I deleted. Sure, that is last week's playtime on Steam, but I don't know when it counts, and I don't know if I completed this game in a week or more. That is okay, I still don't know. But now, what can I say there? But now, that's last week's playtime probably can change it when I finish it playing it, because now I'm recording this video late after I finish the game. Also, there are surprising references as well. At least one was surprising to me. And there are multiple endings, not counting Game Over, which I didn't get. What little check I did of Prelude, it's like another game, or bonus game if you will, which was already unlocked before starting this main game, that is. Maybe I will finish it or not, but I can make video about this game before finishing it. Because of fixed encounters, you can't really grind in this game. Maybe defeating also enemies or locations might count as grinding. Well, it made me check off and read in the alone, which I quickly read my add. So there is more. Well, the speed is instantaneous, which I couldn't find if I could change the speed. So that's why I read it fast. At least one of the reason that is. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like on it, subscribe and comment. See you next time.